Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, February 11th. The time right now is 10:22 a.m. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wicked Wednesday so far, okay? I also was going to do this message with the other deck that I had, but for some reason I didn't even use it, so I'm going to use it alone for this reading itself. Okay, so obviously take what resonates with you whenever you see this. This might resonate for some of you, it may not, but this deck will be I think it's called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I usually use this deck sometimes depending on, if I feel called to. So let's jump into it, guys. Let's see what you guys might need to know, all right? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to February 11th? What do they need to know February 11th, please? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Oh, thank you. 2 cards. Okay, so 2 cards came out with Observe and Blossom. Okay, so there's something that you guys are either observing or you guys are just kind of just taking a step back and just watching how things play out or how things, unfold, that kind of energy, right? So again, when it comes to the number 12, this is about harmony through growth. For some of you guys, this is about learning throughout your dualities, right? Now, this could be, again, confirmation, but for some of you guys, when it comes to dealing with masculine feminine harmony and also masculine feminine energy, this could go both ways. This could be within yourself, okay, or this is about other people around you. So you are somebody who can balance opposites, when it comes to the masculine feminine energy, but not only that, you integrate awareness, okay, to the collective growth as well. So even when it comes to learning to be patient about certain things, that could be very significant as well. But again, 12 is very significant when it comes to what you guys could be observing at this time. For some of you, this could be about your creativity. For some of you guys, this could be about, you communicating more, or you being an artist, or you being an inspirer. But whatever this energy is, you guys are showing up as someone who's blossoming at this time. 20 talks about duality transcended and also divine partnerships. So for some of you guys are stepping into divine partnerships within self, within other people. Okay, this could be unions of opposites, but not only that, this is about divine timing as well. And also accepting emotional acceptance within yourself could be very significant as well. Okay, so yeah, throat chakra energy wanted to show up. There could be a change in what you guys speak about, or there could be a change in how you speak. There could be just a change in general. Either this could be about you speaking up more, but whatever this energy is, you guys are embracing a new beginning, a new experience. Okay, throat chakra energy is very significant when it comes to change and freedom. So even when it comes to your heart and your throat chakra, there is something about you guys feeling like you're able to explore. You're able to have that freedom to have adventure. Even if you feel like your situation may feel like it's boggling you down, you guys will still take that initiative to move forward, okay? So again, when it comes to taking action and moving forward, you guys don't have that fear anymore about moving forward, okay? There's something also about movement and flow. Now, again, throat chakra energy is very significant. Maybe there is something about what you do that could be very significant, in how you speak, could be very significant. You could bring change with just the words that you speak. Okay, so, also how you speak about yourself is also very significant too. So, you don't want to talk down on yourself. You don't want to say things that are poor or about you, right? You want to speak highly of yourself. So the more that you speak highly of yourself, the more that you see things, starting to attract to you. Okay, so coming together could be very significant when it comes to partnerships, right? You and other people could be coming together when it comes to support, trust, okay, receptivity. This is about teamwork, okay, and also intuitive communication. For some of you guys could be seeking new opportunities or seeking people who are just like you. Birds of messengers could be very significant, so communication could be significant too, but there is something about messengers, right? And also meditating. For some of you guys, guys' astral projection when it comes to finding people like you could be very significant. If it's not astral projection, there's something about you coming home to self, and there's also something about you guys having a completion when it comes to service and compassion. Okay, so yeah, love. Okay, 6. So there is something about home, nurturing, family. Okay, this is about love. For some of you guys are healers, you guys are caregivers, you know, you guys are empaths. So again, heart-centered leadership is very significant at this time. Even if it's not like you being a leader in your, you know, in a job or whatever, there's something about you making that change, being the one to take that step forward and step into that heart-centered leadership. The more you step into that heart, you know, centered leadership, the more people will maybe follow behind you. Okay, but yeah, strengthening bonds is very significant with the number 1. This is about independence. Okay, this could be about your personal life, but this is about independence and individuality. Crown chakra, something about what you know. Okay, so again, spirituality is very significant with the number 7. Okay, so for some of you guys, you know, inner knowing when it comes to what you guys have, especially when it comes to like your gifts. Okay, trust in the divine timing, because some of you guys are very analytical and you guys are also intuitive. Okay, we have sadness and isolation. So there is something about you when it comes to creativity and also expressing how you feel, your joys and things like that. For some of you guys, you may feel like you guys were alone. You guys could have felt sad. You guys could have felt, you know, isolated. You guys could have felt alone. But there is something about the energy where spirit is saying you're not alone. Actually, I'm preparing you to meet people who are just like you. Okay, with the number 9, seek. Okay, so even if you were alone in the past, or you were around people who acted like they, you know, they knew you, or acted like they resonated with you, or acted like they cared, okay, and they didn't, there's something about you guys seeing things for what it is, okay? Even when you were alone, that was spirit protecting you from people who did not deserve your energy. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real with you. There are people that you meet in your life that do not deserve your light. They don't deserve your energy. They don't even deserve your time. Okay, and there's a reason why you guys could be needing to have discernment in the past. It's building you up for what's to come with this new beginning. Okay, so for some of you guys with this new beginning, if you guys were treated poorly in the past and you guys have more discernment and more boundaries, there's something about, because you guys stepped into that energy of, you know, protecting yourself, now the universe is saying you're ready. I'm going to give you the people that you deserve, and the people that deserve you, you deserve them too. Okay, so the number 3 is very significant when it comes to like your creations, what you guys could be creating at this time. This could be birth of a vision as well when it comes to your collaborations as well. Okay, yeah, healing begins. So again, healing begins, love, nurturing, home and compassion, healing relationships. Okay, you spreading your wings could be very significant as well. Again, like I said, having partnerships with the universe. Okay, so like I said, birds could be very significant. This could be about you receiving communication from the divine, or even when it comes to you spreading your wings and moving forward. Okay, giving and receiving is also significant. So when it comes to love and nurturing, there is something about, like I said, you giving and receiving, okay, balance, okay, heart-centered leadership. So some of you guys are having a responsibility to be guided by love, okay, depending on what it is that you guys are doing. You guys are being told to be guided by love, right? And again, even if you are guided by love, that doesn't mean that you won't, you know, put your foot down and stand 10 toes down on something that you truly believe in. Right? It doesn't mean that you won't defend yourself. It doesn't mean that you won't stand up for yourself. It just means that whatever you guys dealt with in the past, you're tired of it. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You want to be around people who actually are genuinely authentic. You know, when they say what they say, they mean what they say. Okay, they don't say it and then do the opposite. It's like, for example, balance also wanted to show up with the number 14, right? So foundation shifts are very significant, especially when it comes to freedom within your structure. Redefining what stability means for you is very significant, and also being able to be adaptable within this growth that you guys are in, okay? Even when it comes to truthful foundations, you guys are wanting to build truthful foundations with people who actually get you, okay? So as an example, when it comes to loyalty, right, and dealing with people when it comes to loyalty, as crazy as it sounds, right? If I'm loyal to somebody that I truly care about and, I truly understand, whether they're wrong or right, that is someone that I care about, right? If I have someone that I know, okay, and this person that I know, we're very good friends, we've been friends for years, and, I go to my friend and I say, friend, this happened to me. I don't appreciate what happened to me. This person hurt my feelings. I don't appreciate what they said about me or what they said to me. And this is what I said. Even if I'm right or wrong, I had to say what I had to say. Now, most friends, okay, even if you're wrong, in that moment, they will tell you in the most loving way that, look, I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I feel like you could have done it like this, whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm not excluding your feelings, and I'm not, tearing you down from your feelings, but I really feel like you could have done this so that this could have happened. You guys get what I'm saying? You guys are trying to give your friend solicited advice, okay? Now, say you give this advice to this friend, or you get this advice from this friend, you confide in this friend, you tell this friend about the situation, but nobody believes you, okay? They go out of their way and they befriend this op, okay, that you don't talk to or you don't like or you don't agree with because of how they treated you. And it's not because of how they treated you. It's because you see a pattern in that person, why you brought it up to someone you thought you could trust. Then that person goes behind your back or in front of your face and they, talk to this person and they engage with this person, that kind of stuff. And then they come back to you and they say, you know what? I think you're wrong. And I find it very funny because that same person who thought you were wrong in that situation, it's happening to them right now. But they can't come back to you and say that you were right because of ego, okay? Because of their pride. They would rather just swallow it in and say, you know what? I'm not going to tell the collective that they were right. And this happens to a lot of people. So there's something about balance coming into your life as well, okay? Yeah, heal, breaking the chains, breaking the illusions, right? For some of you guys are breaking a lot of illusions and you guys are stepping into spiritual leadership. Okay, faith and action are aligned at this time, trusting at this time. Okay, partnerships at this time could be very significant. The number 8 talks about you guys stepping into your power, okay, sharing your love. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have embrace as well, okay? 12:40 something on the timer, but it's 21. Okay, so again, 3, embracing your, creativity, embracing what you say when it comes to your self-expression and, how you express yourself, whether this is through your art or through your voice, whatever it is that you guys are doing, you guys are definitely showing up. And I want you guys to continue showing up for yourselves and other people around you. Because again, just because something doesn't happen to you directly doesn't mean that it won't affect you some way, somehow. The universe has a very funny way of doing things, okay, without our acknowledgement. So that is why I say karma works in mysterious ways, right? What you put out there, it always comes back, whether it's negative or positive. Okay, but I'm going to end this here. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you for supporting my channel and what it is I'm trying to build, for the collective and for community as well. I appreciate that. And yeah, follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I post there every day, or at least I try to, right? I post every day. Those are my only platforms that I have, except for my, my website, of course. But yeah, if you guys want to book a reading or if you guys just want to check out my website, www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye, guys.